I literally have books here, I have books there, I have books literally everywhere. Hello friends, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so very glad that you clicked in this video today to join me in bringing you some amazing bookish content. And as you can see by today's title, I'm going to be organizing my bookshelves. I've had these bookshelves since I've lived on my own, so for an entire year now, and they were great when it first started out. But my book collection has definitely grown, especially over the last couple of weeks. And so I've kind of developed this issue where there's books everywhere. I can't see, I don't know what's what, and I just don't like it. So I want to organize my shelf. I literally have books here, I have books there, I have books literally everywhere, and it's becoming a bit overwhelming. So I've been looking online, Pinterest, I was looking on YouTube, looking on Instagram to find ways to properly organize my books. And I think I devised a little system that I want to try that I've seen some other booktubers and book Instagrammers doing. So I'm going to do a little montage of organizing my book. Without further ado, let's start organizing these shelves. All right, so I had to stop the little montage for a minute. You guys, I am literally surrounded by a mountain of books. And then look, there's a stack. Those are books that need to go on the shelf. And then over here are all of the books that I'm going to be donating or I don't want. But I was thinking of a really cool project I could do with that. So once I get that situated and figure out how I want to go about it, I will show you soon. But yes, let's start putting all of these books back on the shelf. It's completely empty. I actually love how clean it looks, but it's missing the most important thing, and that is books. All right, so I'm done. And this is kind of the thought process that I had. As you can see, I definitely need larger shelves. It's just not working with the shelf space that I have, but for now it's okay because I showed you in a previous video that I do have wall shelves. And so a lot of the books that I've already completed are tucked away there, and then other books are audiobooks, and so that kind of obviously doesn't take up any space besides gigabytes. But what I tried to do is any of the books that are not on wall shelves that I've already read, I decided to turn them to where you're seeing the pages and not the spine. That way, each of the cubbies has like a few books completed. I don't know, I feel like it gave it a little bit of like some uniqueness to each little shelf in my opinion. And then I tried to color coordinate it the best I can, only because I didn't really want to go based on genre. And then I didn't really want to go based on whether it's like, you know, middle grade, YA, or adult, or based like I said, like on genre. I kind of want to go based on color. I think I just prefer that a little bit better because I usually judge books honestly by their cover. And so I feel like with doing that, I'm able to easily find the book that I need because I know what the cover looks like, and so I know what color I'm looking for. Had I done it the opposite way, I think it would have made it a little bit more confusing for me, but that's kind of the way that I did it. So in this cubby here, you have most of the books that are kind of purple or have pinkish tints and hues to them. Then we have the cubby with a lot more of the red books, or just, and most of them that are like sideways, I just didn't really have a place to put them, so they're not necessarily red, but I think they work fine in that shelf. Most of my like green and like multicolored books, all of my like white books and gray, and then I have a lot of my yellow and gold books with a lot of yellow and gold wording on them, black books with different types of fonts and colors, more black books with different type of font and colors, and then a lot of my blue books. And that's kind of how I organized it. When looking on Pinterest and Bookstagram and whatnot, I noticed that a lot of people would turn the books around the ones that they've read. That makes it look a little bit more, you know, easy on the eyes, I think. And definitely it gives you a goal to know, like, every time I complete a book, to turn it around so that I can know like what I've done and what I have left to complete. And so I really like that. But yeah, this is kind of how I've done it. Let me know down below what you've done personally with your shelves and if this is something similar that you've done. But I guess to go over a couple books in each cubby, as you can see in this one, A Touch of Darkness, I really want to get that done by the end of the year, but I really don't know if I'm going to be able to. So it is on my January TBR. Yes, I've already made a 2024 January TBR, but I really like doing it because it lets me know what I can anticipate to read for the month. And then down here in this cubby, I will be tackling the Unravel Me series. I believe I set that for October. And so I started it and stopped it for a while because it was a little bit intense for me, but I definitely want a fantasy series that I can read because I'm gonna be taking a break, I know, on the Sarah J. Maas Throne of Glass series. But if you did not see, I will link my handle up here on the screen. Go check out my Instagram because I post a lot there. But they changed the covers and I really don't like how the covers look. So I'm a little bit butthurt and I'm gonna wait on the series for a little bit until I stop hating the covers if they had to change them too. But yes, so then in this little cubby here, let me see. I do plan on getting into the Lies of Locke Lamore, I believe also in October. I think that's what I put on my list if I'm not mistaken. But I definitely want to get into that. I've heard great things about it and so definitely want to try it out. Then in here we have J.M. Muriel, which is also going to be an October read. Obviously, yes, I have stuff coming for September as well, but a lot J.M. Muriel's book, I Am Pilgrim, this James Patterson book out here in the corner that you can see, I just picked that up. Those are all going to be done by the end of the year. Then over in this cubby here, do I have anything? Oh yeah, the Chris Colfer book number 4, that blue book right there. I am going to continue that series. I really want to get it done. I did stop it for a while because it felt a little hunky-dory for me, but I think I want a little bit of variety and definitely some middle grade terminology and just vibes because I have been reading a lot of psych thrillers, and so I need something to kind of break those up. And then down here in this cubby, am I actually going to read anything? Oh yeah, the C.S. Lewis books, the last 2 books in the series of the Chronicles of Narnia. I have the Silver Chair and the Last Battle, so those will be getting done by the end of the year. And then over in this cubby, I will be, yeah, again, I see the Land of Stories book, so obviously I will be getting that done by the end of the year as well. And then in here, we have the Crescent City. I believe I'm going to start that in January. I think that's when I put it down. But also, I want to get into Legendborn. Now, I started it. I'm 80 pages in on part 2, I think. And I put it down. I wasn't really enjoying it, but I definitely think I have that goal of finishing a lot of my DNF books. And you guys actually let me know on my Instagram and on my community post. All right, so now I am back in front of my books. I think it makes a lot of sense because this is a book channel and I just organized this lovely shelf. But like I was saying, on my community post and on my Instagram post, be sure to check both of those because I do post things, especially updates if I can't post, or a new book that I'm possibly reading, or any type of updates. But I asked you guys which books do I need to complete that I DNF'd, and Legendborn was on that list, and quite a few of you guys voted for it. I put it down for a while and I wasn't feeling it, but I think I'm gonna give it another chance. Really do hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, do not forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the YouTube channel and join the Bookish fam. You guys were so nice and we have so much fun together. And be sure to leave a comment down below of any of the books on this shelf that you've read and liked. Let us know and let's talk about it down below. And if I select your comment, it will be featured in the beginning of my very next video, and I'll shout you out just to get a little bit more momentum down below. But yes, I'm really glad that you guys are here. Do not forget to look at the song of the day and the encouragement of the day down below. And I will catch you guys all in my very next video. Bye, friends.
Editing Olivia here. Sorry I forgot to mention, but I have a grand total of 196 books. 17 of those books are the ones I plan on donating, but I think I'm going to find a way to use them in a project. But yeah, that's amazing. 4 away from 200. I cannot wait.